The Windsor Energy Centre is yet another example of the Liberals winging it as they go. A hastily arranged news release announced it, little about it in planning or budget documents, and according to a spokesperson for the builder and operator of the Energy Centre, OLG and the McGuinty Liberals' mismanagement cost the taxpayers of Ontario $30 million for the Windsor Energy Centre alone. What else are we on the hook for? Will the minister open the books?
I would love to be able to talk about this. I think it's. I think that there are legitimate questions around this. We are in front of the courts. Among other lawsuits that have been brought against the OLG, we are moving to ensure that taxpayers have the greatest opportunity to be assured that their assets are being properly managed. Our goal throughout has been to provide transparency and clarity on these issues. We are moving appropriately. We are responding, as OLG has been, to a number of lawsuits, police investigations that are going on there. I'm glad you're asking these questions because it points to the need to do the things that we have done to give taxpayers greater assurances that their assets are properly managed.
Supplementary. Speaker, a lot of this goes well beyond any lawsuits. And again for the minister, according to the Windsor Star from August 27th, OLG was supposed to have an exclusive operator of the Energy Centre in place by now. Nothing's been announced, and I'm sure the second turnover of the board will mean no new operator will be found anytime soon. In the interim, who owns the Energy Centre? If it's OLG, then why is a gaming corporation running a power plant?
Start.
The Energy Centre continues to operate. The member will know that OLG was successful in blocking an injunction last week. I think those are legitimate questions, and I think they're important questions, and I think they are encapsulated in the lawsuit that's been brought by the contractor. So the Energy Centre continues to operate. There is a dispute as to how OLG has managed this. OLG is responding through the legal channels. It's difficult for me to comment other than to say the kinds of steps we're taking to improve transparency and accountability. I'm surprised that that member and his caucus have not spoken out in favor of them, have not said that this kind of action is appropriate and the right steps to take. Mr. Speaker, there have been challenges at OLG. They've been going on. Our government has responded on a new...
Final supplementary.
Speaker, and again for the minister.
Excellent.
Under the request for proposal, the successful bidder was to design, build, own, and operate the project. The back end of the deal appears to have fallen through because the developer is suing, as the minister points out. If the first boil was lanced by firing the CEO and making the Integrity Commissioner accountable for expenses, how will Minister Duncan lance this one?
Minister.
Again, it's difficult for me to speak on a matter that's before the courts. First of all, the challenges that we are faced with at OLG, we are responding to where we can through improved accountability, improved transparency. We are in the process of appointing a new board, and we look forward to that new board having a look at these issues. OLG continues to pursue the proper legal avenues to respond to these very serious issues. And I concur with the member, absolutely, that they're serious issues, and I want to make sure that taxpayers' interests are protected, Mr. Speaker. That's why the Premier's taken the steps he has. That's why this government, over the course of the last 4 years, has taken the steps it has. Now we're taking further steps to give taxpayers greater assurance, greater accountability, not just at OLG, but right at...
Thank you. New question.